Good morning, friends. It is Tuesday, April 16th, and I'm going to be doing a day in the life today. I've had my breakfast. Good morning, friends. This is my breakfast today. Of course, I have my yummy cup of coffee, and then this is actually a yogurt parfait. I know it looks like cereal, but the granola is on top. But if you look under here, there's a bunch of blueberries, fresh blueberries, and some blueberry yogurt. This is my Silk dairy-free blueberry yogurt. So that's what I'm having for breakfast today. And on top I just have some granola and some hemp seeds. I've gotten my shower and gotten ready for the day, and I have quite a busy day ahead of me. I've got several errands I need to run today. I'd like to do a little bit of tidying up around the house and do some updates on my greenhouse with you and with my dogs and their health concerns. Alright, friends, I'm going to go ahead and turn this camera around and we're going to get started. The first thing I want to get done today is I do want to get the kitchen straightened up and the living room straightened up. And then by that time Travis will probably be around and ready to go. We have to go to the feed store and get some chicken feed. And I need to go to the Goodwill, drop off some Goodwill stuff, and I'd also like to go through the the car wash. I don't do that very often, but the car really needs it, and I want to use their powerful vacuum to vacuum the car out. So let's get started on this busy day. Kitchen straightened up. I always like to do that first thing, well, at least at some point during the day. I really like to get my kitchen cleaned up. If I can get it done in the morning, all the better. I have a question for you guys, and I really would like some of your input, so please leave your opinions and suggestions in the comment section below. I'm very serious about this. I got this beautiful little spice caddy, Pioneer Woman. I got it for my birthday, and I absolutely love it, and I love it sitting here on my island. But I'm not sure what to put in it. I wanted to actually use it, not just be a decorative piece. I want to make it, utilize it. I thought about putting toothpicks in one of the drawers, but my problem is they're very deep. See how deep that is? So, and they're narrow, and you know, I have a hard time getting my hand in there to get a toothpick out, and I know for a fact Scott could never do it. And he uses toothpicks more than anybody else. So, and that would have only been in one drawer anyway, but that was, I had an idea for that. For one drawer was for toothpicks, but not gonna work. But I don't know what to use it for. I don't know what to put in it. I want to be able to, you know, use this beautiful little thing. Like I said, it's called a spice cabinet, but I don't even really know how you would use spices in it. I thought about maybe putting some tea, like tea bags in it. I even have loose tea. I could put loose tea in it. So yeah, give me your suggestions. What would you put in this caddy if it was yours? I would really appreciate that. And boy, there's a lot of animal noises going on. Rooster's crowing, Artie's squawking, dogs are barking, but you know what? That is typical for my house. And now you know what it's like to live in my home with me. All the noises. It is a true Cheryl's Country Home experience right now. I wanted to share this with you guys. I got this beautiful Easter card from Kim at Schnauzer Mom. If you have not checked out her channel, you need to do so. She has 6 Schnauzer dogs, and they are all so stinking cute. But anyway, she sent me this Easter card, so thank you so much, Kim. That was very sweet of you. I need to walk to the mailbox, put a letter in the box, so I thought I'd bring you guys out here. The weather is absolutely gorgeous today. Olivia and I may go for a walk over at the cemetery later. It's so beautiful. I swear, Indiana weather is schizophrenic right now because it was beautiful for a couple of days last week, and then Sunday it was super cold and it was actually spitting snow. And now today it's 60 degrees and look at that blue sky. So gorgeous. I really love 60 and 70 degree weather. I really do. I don't like it much colder than that, and I don't like it much hotter than that. When I was younger and I used to swim a lot, I of course wanted it to be in the 80s, but I don't swim anymore, so I don't want it to be hot. Too hot. Oh my gosh, do you see what I just about stepped on? Oh, I don't like snakes. I know that some of you guys really like snakes, and my friend Carolyn has pet snakes, but oh, I don't like snakes at all. I know that's a harmless garter snake and it's just a baby, but oh my goodness, I don't like it. I gotta get out of here. Hey girls. Silly girls. There's Al. So while I'm out here, I thought I'd show you what's going on in the greenhouse. I haven't been out in a couple of days, and like I said, we had that cold snap Sunday, but I think it stayed pretty nice inside here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there's anything sprouting yet or not. Nothing. Well, maybe a little bit. A couple sprouts there, I think. Oh yeah, look. Right there. With that's romaine lettuce. Or radishes, one of the two. Yeah, there's some stuff growing in here. Not a whole lot of activity yet, but there's a little bit. It's like 93 degrees in here, something like that. I think I'm going to open up the roof vents and I'm going to water because the ground is really dry. That might be why things aren't germinating as they should. Sally, get out of there. Go on.
Alright, so Travis and I are in the car, and we are going to do some errands. I need to go to the feed store, pick up some feed for the chickens, and then go to the Goodwill drop-off box, and then run through a drive-through car wash. So let's get moving. This is my lunch today. It's a mango spinach green smoothie, and I have a few of these sweet potato fries left over from, we had these with our dinner last night. I'll warm those up and eat those, and that might just be my lunch for today. We don't have a whole lot of leftovers, and so yeah, and it's kind of a late lunch, so that's what I'm eating for lunch today. So I'm still working on my smoothie for my lunch. It's really good. I mean, people think green smoothies must taste horrible because they don't, look great, but they're actually pretty good depending on what you put in them. So anyway, we went to the feed store, got the feed, went through the car wash, and I'm telling you what, that vacuum at the car wash was pitiful. It had hardly any suction at all. I'm very disappointed. It didn't clean the inside of my car well at all. I'm kind of trying to do this for a little surprise for Scott, because he's always saying how I should clean my own car. He always cleans the cars out, and I should clean my own car. So anyway, I'm going to go to town tomorrow to go grocery shopping, And I think I'm going to stop at the car wash there in the bigger town and vacuum it out again. Hopefully their vacuums work. I mean, that car wash that I went to, it was in the closest town near me that has a car wash. I thought I'd just go there because it's quicker. And the vacuum didn't work. I wanted to do some air or freshener, like fragrance, car fragrance. That machine didn't work. The car wash itself, the display was so faded out that I could hardly read what I was supposed to do, but that did actually work. The car wash did actually work once I figured it out. Oh, what a mess. I don't know that I'll ever go back to that car wash again. I don't go to car washes very often, but like I said, I was trying to do this for a surprise for Scott. He's going to get half a surprise. So anyway, I had said earlier that I would give you guys an update on our dogs. For those of you who don't know, we have an elderly dog. She's 15. Her name is Lucy, and she is currently in kidney failure. So we have to give her subcutaneous fluids every day to keep her kidneys functioning. So we have to take her back to the vet every 3 months and have her blood work done again, just to make sure that her kidney levels are staying in an acceptable range. So we took her to the vet last week on Thursday, and we got her test results back, and she's doing really well. Her levels are the same as they were in December. The only negative to that is that in December her calcium levels were elevated, and they're still elevated. So the doctor or the vet thinks that it's the fluid that we're using to infuse her. It's called Normasol, and it's got all kinds of different things in it, like magnesium and potassium and all of those things. And he wants us to switch her to just plain saline without all those added things in it. And hopefully her calcium levels will go down. And the vet said that she is an amazing dog, that she can be doing so well with such a severe condition. So that was a very, very good report. Then our other dog, we have 2 other dogs. Sally, she's perfectly fine, nothing wrong with her. She's just a little brat, and she's a sweetheart, and we love her, and she's doing awesome. And then we have Pepper. She is, I believe, I always lose track of how old they are. Sally is 10, so that would make Pepper 8. So Pepper's 8. And back at the same time last fall that Lucy was diagnosed with kidney failure, Pepper had these lumps on her belly. So we took her to the vet, and the one lump that was up high on her chest, the vet was pretty sure was something significant. The other lump, he said, was nothing to worry about. But while he had her under sedation, he went ahead and just took off both of her lumps, and the one up high on her chest that he was concerned about did come back as cancer. I can't remember what it was called. It's a big long, it's a type of cancer, but it was like a skin cancer in dogs. And he said that this particular type of skin cancer has a 50-50 chance of coming back, and to just keep an eye on her. So we've been doing monthly skin checks on her and checking for abnormalities or anything like that. Every month has been fine. Everything's come back with no problems whatsoever. Well, then on Sunday, just a couple of days ago, Olivia was petting Pepper, and out of the blue she noticed a lump back in that same spot where her previous cancer was at. And it's pretty significant. It's about the size of a walnut, and it's hard, and it's painless. She doesn't have any pain with it, but it's very concerning for me. And now that I know that it's there, I can, like, every time I look at her, I can see it, and it's like a lump, like right at her, like what would be the collarbone on a person. That is where this lump is at on her. And so that was on Sunday. So Monday morning, first thing, I called the vet, and unfortunately can't get in to see him until Monday the 22nd. So Pepper seems fine. She's not in any kind of dire emergency type state, but it's just concerning. And if it is the cancer coming back, I know time is of the essence with these types of things. So if you can just think about Pepper and give her some thoughts and prayers, I'd really appreciate it. I pray that it's not cancer, because if it is, she'll have to have surgery again and more expense. That's not my only concern, but it is a concern when you're not loaded with money, and these vet bills do add up. So anyway, that is my update on the dogs. Not going to do a whole lot this afternoon. Later I'm going to debone a chicken and get supper going, and then I'll show you what we have for having for supper, and then I'll probably close this vlog out for today. And this is what we had for dinner. I took some of that chicken and the broth that was in the bottom of the pan, and I cooked some whole wheat noodles in it, and we had chicken and noodles with broccoli on the side. So I'm going to close this vlog out for today. I want to thank you so much for joining me as I did some errands, did some cleaning, etc., etc. A typical day in the life of Cheryl's country home. Sorry for all the animal noise today. It seemed like there was a lot. Maybe not for you guys, but it seemed like for me. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And thanks so much for watching, friends. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.